Yo guys, what's going on? By the way, if I sound a little bit weird, is because I got a semi-cold, not really a huge cold, but my nose is a little bit messed up and everything. But that's fine. So, I told you guys I would bring some more variety into my channel, and I decided to go to OU tier. I just grabbed a whole bunch of stuff. My team is on the right side. I'm running the sand team. I've got a standard Tyranitar with Rock, Crunch Pursuit, and Stealth Rock. Fire Blast as a last move. I think I said Stealth Rock twice. Then I've got a Giga Drain, Psychic, Nasty Plot, and Baton Pass Celebi. I've got a Choice Bandit Scizor. I've got a Rock Polish Landorus. I've got a bulky Attacker Rotom and a substitute Swords Dance Salakberry Terrakion. I run Celebi with Nasty Plot and Baton Pass to pass it out into my Landorus. But I also run Baton Pass to Scout because it's a little bit more reliable than U-Turn, except it does no damage. Now, looking at his team, Thunderous, Latios, Scizor, Gyarados, Ferrothorn, and Heatran. My team has, I think, the type advantage, but then again, he also, packs the Gyarados, which is a little bit of a good check against my Landorus, which is my main sweeper, but I've got Terrakion to work around it, but he also has the Latios to check my Terrakion and my Landorus, so big threat is going to be that Latios. I need to keep my Scizor and my Tyranitar for that, but I'm going to lead with Tyranitar no matter what, because Tyranitar is generally a good lead against weatherless teams. So let's go. He leads off with Thunderous Therian Form, and I'm like, okay, I can take a Focus Blast. I'm gonna go for a Crunch, and he does a whopping 70%. So maybe his specs. I really don't play too much with Thunderous Therian, but I don't know. Maybe his Scarf, maybe his specs. I really don't know. I'm going to switch, predicting him to be choice because I don't see Life Orb or Leftovers. He misses the Focus Blast. It's fine. I would have taken it very well because I'm especially defensive. I'm going to go for a Baton Pass to know his initially switch to Celebi, which is obviously Heatran. But I wanted to get switch initiative, and I'm going to do my Rotom Wash to see what kind of Heatran he is. I don't want to go into my Landorus just yet because I don't want to reveal my set. I think I'm going to go for a Hydro Pump, not wanting to play any games with this Heatran. He goes into his Ferrothorn, makes a solid play. And at this point, I'm going to go for a Will-O-Wisp because I want to cripple this thing, lower its HP a little bit further and faster as well. So he goes for Gyro Ball, which does absolutely nothing. I'm going to regain that with Leftovers, even though the sand is up, whatever. I'm going to go for a Volt Switch, predicting the Leech Seed, and I'm going to go to Celebi. I did this because I want to possibly get a Nasty Plot and Baton Pass it out to my Landorus so that I can get a mini sweep going. He does go for a Leech Seed, I predict correctly. And from this point on, I think he's going to go into his either Heatran or a Latios. One of those two would be a fine switch, but I guess he just stays in. Goes for a Gyro Ball, which kind of puzzled me, but yeah, whatever. It's his choice, so it's not really my. I don't really have a right to complain. So he goes into his Heatran. I'm gonna go for a Psychic just to, I don't know. I don't know what I was doing there. I'm gonna go for a Baton Pass this turn, and I'm gonna go into my Landorus to see what kind of set he's running. And he goes for a Lava Plume here, so I know he's a bulky, probably especially defensive. And I'm thinking, well, he's gonna switch to Latios to take the Earth Power. But the motherfucker sees right through my play, and he predicts me to over-predict, and he goes for a Lava Plume, so I lose my Landorus, which is very bad, and I'm losing 6 to 5. I'm going to go into Terrakion. I'm going to go for a close combat. I want to give him the impression that I'm Scarf, and that is going to be very important later on. So I'm going to keep going for close combat. He's going to switch here. He's going to go into his Gyarados to take it, and this does a lot. Oh my god. He's probably jolly max speed, max attack with Life Orb, everything, Dragon Dance. I'm going to go to my Rotom Wash, and he's going to get a critical hit with the Waterfall, which is going to matter because he's going to get a 2-hit KO on this turn. He probably got max damage on the second one, but whatever. I'm losing 6 to 4, but I still think I might have a shot at this. So I know that my close combat from Terrakion will definitely take out these Gyarados because at -1 I did 30 whatever percent. So I'm gonna go take it out with a close combat. He's gonna switch in his Latios, I believe, or maybe his Scizor to Bullet Punch. He goes into his Latios, that's fine. I'm gonna go into my Celebi because it's specially defensive, predicting the Psychic. He does go for it, so make a good switch there. I would think he would switch to Heatran, so I'm probably just gonna go for a Baton Pass on his switch. He does go into his Scizor though, so yeah, I guess that's fine. I'm gonna go for a Baton Pass. I'm gonna go to my own Scizor, and I'm gonna go for a Superpower to do massive amount of damage because even Latios would not enjoy taking that. He takes the opportunity to fodder off his Thunders, which would not do anything in this match. So makes a good play there. So it's pretty much tied right now. Very nice. He's gonna go to his Heatran. He outspeeds me. I'm gonna go to my Tyranitar as Death Fodder, possibly live 1 or 2 hits and get off my Stealth Rocks. He does not get a burn. Oh, wait, never mind. He does. I was thinking he would get a burn on the second one, but whatever. Turns out his Heatran also runs Stealth Rocks. So yeah, we both lay down our Stealth Rocks. I think it's gonna be more beneficial to me because he does pack that Lanius, which I need damage on to win, and he goes for Protect. So yeah. Lava Plume, Protect, Stealth Rock, and probably Toxic, I'm assuming. I'm not sure. He goes for a Lava Plume. I'm just going to go for a Crunch to try and get some damage. It's really pointless, but hey. My Tyranitar is finally going to go down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to send in my Terrakion. And at this point, I think he's going to Protect to scout my move. So I'm going to go for a Substitute, and I reveal here that I'm not choiced. He does opt to switch into Latios first because, I don't know. I would have protected if I knew he was Scarf, which I assumed he was, but whatever. He goes for a Psychic. I'm going to go for a Sub, and I want him to take out my Terrakion's HP to the point where I can get a Salak Berry, and because I'm slower before the Berry activates, I'm going to be behind the Sub with a +1 in speed, and I'm going to take out this Latios with a Stone Edge. I did a calculation, so I knew I would be able to do it, and luckily I hit. I get a crit. Did not matter whatsoever. And he's going to send in this Scizor, because otherwise everything on his team would have died. He goes for a Bullet Punch. It's the only thing he can do, really. I'm going to go for a Close Combat, and I know he's Choice Bandit, so I'm going to take the opportunity to switch into my own Scizor. And after Stealth Rock damage, my Scizor has barely the chance to live this, and he does live it, because he's a man. I'm going to go for a U-turn. I knew I could take it out, and if he switched, I would get Switch Initiative regardless, so I'm going to go into my Terrakion. I'm at just the exact amount of HP where I can take a Iron Barb's recoil damage. As you can see, I live it with 1%, probably like, I don't know, 10 HP or something. And then his Heatran is going to come in. He has a chance to live it at full HP. I think like 4% or something, probably a little bit more. He's going to go for 1 Protect. And I don't know why he didn't go for another one. He probably thought it was not worth it. But I'm going to take it out, this Heatran regardless. So that was a very good game, actually pretty close. If his Heatran had survived, I don't think my Scizor would have been able to take it out with a Bullet Punch after leftovers. And my Celebi would just not do enough damage. So that was an interesting game. I guess that a team thrown together in like 3 minutes actually kind of works. So I'm pretty happy with this team. And I hope you guys enjoyed this OU upload. So yeah, I'll see you all later. Peace.